find something worth changing, and then assemble tribes that spread the idea, and it becomes something far bigger than ourselves. It becomes a movement. You don't need everyone. You just need, I don't know, 1,000 true fans. 1,000 people who care enough that they will get you the next round and the next round and the next round. That means that the idea you create, the product you create, the movement you create isn't for everyone. It's not a mass thing. That's not what this is about. What it's about instead is finding the true believer. It's easy to look at what I've said so far and say, wait a minute, I don't have what it takes to be that kind of leader. So here are two leaders. They don't have a lot in common.
It's hard for the vocal to
That's wild crazy. That's my 50 Cent song. My older G unit. Not really, but it has like that feel. Like, would have done the hook and Banks would have been on the verse.
I kept my eyes on the prize, then the sparrow came. Smoke cushion, stay high like an aeroplane. I put this on everything. Yeah, I put this on everything. I need another way to meditate. One of the illest, breathe and believe it, let's set the record straight. Medicated, roll a dozen pieces every day. Phone ringing, go and get it, you should never wait. These are stories of my lifestyle. Trying to touch 100 M's before they turn my lights out. Or better yet, read my rights out. Good until we run up in this bitch, hella iced out. Yeah. And I'm your bitch's type now. So every time we kick it, she come over in her tights now. OPiUM, I'm doping them. You should take a dose of them. And most of them been waiting for the day that I could toast with them and let them know that everything was worth it. We ain't perfect, but we working hard at it. My nigga, we all addicts or something. Quit your frontin', embrace it, nigga. We coming with energy from the stars that blast off in the public like a meteor. For me to her would probably be the distance. Applaud me in this game for my stamina and persistence. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. From the east, spread love. I kept my eyes on the prize, then the sparrow came. Smoke cushion, stay high like an aeroplane. I put this on everything. Yeah, I put this on everything. I kept my eyes on the prize, then the sparrow came. Smoke cushion, stay high like an aeroplane. I put this on everything. Yeah, I put this on everything.
It ain't no lie. Then I ain't even eat restaurants if it ain't no fries. I throw combos, 6 4s and 5s. Put your hand out if it ain't 4 or 5. Black niggas following me like tour guys. God, nigga, I don't know, one of the big freestyles that he's spinning like on Mad Beats, Hot 97 and freestyles. But every time he dropped it, I was like, ooh. He said, Banks got the flow that back down the baby. So you won't smack down and pay me. G-Unit was a big part of everybody's life that lived on the East Coast. G-Unit and Dipset, it's like, there's no way that that's gonna influence your neighborhood or your head. Black Begging for Mercy, I remember having that shit in my headphones. I was a totally different person. That's how you know that music influenced your output in life. That's what it is. Now it's like, I don't want to say that the music is more positive, because there's no means it's more positive nowadays altogether. It's mad like negativity in the music, but the actual feel of the music is more like feel good, more like live life type of music. That's lifestyle shit. Back then it was like, nigga, let's get greasy. Like, that's the real ratchet. Now this ratchet shit is like, it's fun ratchet. Yeah. Back then it was like, black hoodie on, I'm gonna bubble gum cut your cheek with the razor. Niggas is wildin', man. Nigga, I see all that shit through a fucking crazy telescope, my nigga. That shit don't be buying me.
I see the different and niggas. Everybody can notice the tides in music and shit, and the tides in life. Some niggas can't though. That's what niggas be fucked up in the game when you don't notice that things are changing. And you next thing you wake up, it's 2014 and you still in 1998. Nigga, you like, oh shit, I'm fucked up in the game. This one, I gotta get the stems from this kid. I met this kid at South by. This nigga Stuart Villain. He produced for like Danny Brown, a bunch of niggas. And yo, off rip, yo, he's dope, man. He sent me some heat. Just off rip. I met him at a concert. He's gonna send me the stems because the vocal in the chorus, when the chorus sits.
This who made the beat? I know this nigga.
Yeah.
Somebody hit me up and was like, yo, you need to holler at this nigga.
He's a beast.
And we were going back and forth on Twitter. He emailed me and we were emailing and then it kind of get figured out.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
Hit him up and let him know.
Yeah. I was going back and forth with this nigga emailing with him.
You ain't know, smoking pretty dope. I'm pretty dope. I like to chill. I bet you like my style. I'm so unique. My shit is real. I don't want no favors. Fuck you niggas. I don't want shit from you. I'm counting paper, counting blessings. Cause life is difficult. I paved my way, found a way. I smoke an ounce a day with pretty women from different countries, 1,000 miles away from petty niggas and silly bitches who thought they had my heart. I'm really living. You ain't living. You niggas yet to start. Michael Bivens selling poison for money. Shit ain't free. You gotta get it. Gotta get it. You niggas know I be.
I think there's a so far in my opinion, there's a couple drinks that I wouldn't put on the tape. Just because of sound reasons.
Sound like,
yeah, like
gelling together.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could put them up there and you can make it work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But I think there's like 6 or 7 joints I've heard so far out of like all the joints you played that definitely have the same sound. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the shit that I'm saying. I'm open to that.
Yeah.
I want that. Because this has been me.
Because you got to work. You got to work. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, honestly, if I was you, I'd just make it as cohesive as possible. Fuck putting out, you know, as many records as possible. Yo, try and make it cohesive as possible.
Yeah.
Because this shit got a sound. This tape got a sound. Nigga, it's the best music I ever heard you make. Relax.
That's how I'm feeling, real talk.
Yeah, like, yo, without a question, like, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, I'm your #1 fan. You know what I mean? So when I hear this shit, like, nigga, I'm telling you right now, nigga, this shit next level, you might pop off this shit. That's how I'm feeling listening to this shit, no lie. That's how I swear to God, that's how I've been feeling the whole time. That's why I just been soaking it in. But nigga, I'm telling you.
Objective myself.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even think about it like that.
Yeah.
The same way I don't for us.
I want that input. I want y'all to be a part of it. Like, I give niggas executive producer credits and everything, my niggas. I really just been in my head, and my hood niggas been telling me. My hood niggas like everything.
Oh, of course, they going
to. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, everything's hot. I love that shit. You know, I love that energy in the process of the recording the tape. And Mikey thinks everything is dope as well, too. But I'm not knocking Mikey's opinion.
No,
but as far as like
everything is dope.
As far as forming a project,
that's what I'm saying. Everything is dope. You know what I'm saying? And everything is following suit of the title of the project. Yeah. I just think that there are certain records that sound more cohesive together. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. Like even the Fady McGrady shit. You bodied it. I don't think it fit the mold of the rest of the project though. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it fit the mold. You know what I'm saying? But everything else is like, it's just.
And that's the thing. I don't give a fuck because I want to put another project out soon after, a short one, because I'm gonna have all these excess records.
That's what I'm saying. It don't even gotta be for a project. Even if you just you're gonna keep making music. So even if you just put them out, nigga, and toss them out after the project's out and keep everything afloat. I mean, it's a million things you can do with extra music. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I mean? But and it's all still gonna have that same feel, you know what I'm saying, as the project.
He's still on that wave. He's still riding off that wave.
Exactly, still pushing off that wave. You know what I mean? shit, I don't know if you're planning on going iTunes with it too. You know what I'm saying? But if you are going iTunes with it with the excess records, nigga, you can make a deluxe version of the project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just so.
You know, and that could lead niggas, cause that's what I'm gonna do for my tape, and that's what I'm hoping is gonna drive niggas to actually wanna buy the record. You know what I'm saying? Is the fact that I'm gonna give you 5 or 6 plus records on the deluxe version. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Rhodes, you see, you got the super deluxe. His shit got damn near 30 records on it. You know niggas gonna buy that if it got 30 records on it. You know what I'm saying?
Just that.
Just to have it official.
So I hate to start over, but let's start over then with that in mind then, and like skim through them real quick. Did you think the Stuart Villain one?
Nah, I still think you should do everything. I still think you should mix everything and do everything you're doing. I still think that. You know what I'm saying? I think you shouldn't break it down the way like we're doing it until afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually sitting on the music. You know what I mean? And you can really hear it.
MP3 files. Right
Yeah,
there,
the way you can really, because even some of them are incomplete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of them sound good, but none of them are mastered the way you want it. You know what I'm saying? Or the way we're gonna hear it in the final process. You know what I'm saying?
That'll change the whole. Exactly.
That's gonna change the whole feel of the shit. So something I might be sitting here saying don't fit.
I bet you a lot of the questions I'm gonna have for you are gonna help you trim how you want to work your track list and everything like that. Because that's a lot of what I have to ask you is that because everything sounds so hot right now because a lot of it doesn't even have a fucking master fader on it.
Yeah.
Everything is so Pro Tools is rendering what it thinks is the peak at any given time to try not to pop you. So your mix is all over the place just because it's trying to compensate.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, really it's gonna be more of a conversation that we revolve around of what is OPiUM FiELDS, for lack of better terms, and then it's gonna come to you.
And you know why? You know why?
You're gonna know what to do, and then I'm gonna know what to do.
And you know why I really called y'all and I really was like persistent about really fucking with y'all is because I've seen y'all time after time with project after project that y'all put out, my nigga. That's one of the many things that I really admired about how y'all put out work was just like how the project just comes out as such a project and feels like a project from beginning to end. And y'all like, I don't know, I think y'all the best in Connecticut at doing that. And y'all too, this duo, you know what I mean? I'm putting projects out.
I appreciate that.
I don't, you know what I mean? I fuck with niggas' projects. Everybody's good, you know what I mean? But as far as like sitting down with a whole project and feeling like I just listened to something that somebody was in a whole zone for, y'all the best at that. I wanted some of that energy, and I'm like, these are my bros. I know they want to shed light.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And so this is exactly.
That's what I'm saying. And I think you got your son. I know you got the right now with this nigga. You could do that plus some. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. So
what about
great music.